Hey everybody, I'm Aaron Simmons. This is Philosophy for Where We Find Ourselves, August 20th, 2021. At this very minute, somebody I love very deeply is at a specialist getting a second opinion about some test results. Things are nerve-wracking, scary. And so I'm praying while I am out mountain biking. And in fact, today, prayer looks to me like mountain biking. And while I was riding my bike, and, sort of praying as I go, it got me thinking about a philosopher named Jean-Louis Chrétien. Chrétien wrote a amazing essay called Prayer, a Wounded Word. And what he says in there is that prayer is ultimately about a kind of vulnerability, an awareness that we are in need. And I think this is something that we all could benefit from understanding today, whether or not you're religious. I think this conception of prayer as an acknowledgement of our vulnerability, of our embodiment, of our need for someone else, that we are insufficient unto ourselves. And this is important, of course, in a time of raging individualism, of a misguided and dangerous conception of libertarian freedom that gets deployed in society as a sense that you don't have to be concerned about others or that you are in need of others. This is the idea that we saw a few years ago when Obama said, "You didn't build that," talking about the roads and bridges and things that we all depend on. He wasn't threatening your sense of self. He wasn't saying that you are not someone of significance by yourself. What he's saying is what it means to be significant is to be in relationship. And I think prayer helps us grasp that. When we pray, we acknowledge that we are unable to do something. We are wounded in that acknowledgement. It challenges any complacency that we might otherwise feel tempted to in our lives. Anne Lamott, of course, famously has her two favorite prayers are, "Help me, help me, help me. Thank you, thank you, thank you." And she adds a third later, "Wow." I admit the wow's been a little hard this last year and a half. But I'll be honest, when I mountain bike, I get some more wow. And that doesn't make me feel like I can take on the world. It makes me aware of the fact that the world is something to engage, to see as meaningful. So maybe today, this is helpful. I don't know if you're going through something, we probably all are, that requires some prayer. Again, whether or not you are religious, I am. I identify as a Pentecostal Christian. But that's, I think, actually secondary to the philosophical idea of prayer as a wounding that makes us aware of our vulnerability and our dependence on, our need for others. So, may we pray well and ride hard. I'll see you next time, unless a piano falls on our heads.